there last week, and it was a lot of thing happening. But we are here now, and today I want to address. Yesterday was more like a chilling day for me, so I say why not? Today I want to address a topic that to my heart. I was hesitating between this topic and another one actually, but I decided that we can go with this. We can go with this one, I think, for today. I wanted to talk about, we are talking about identity invention, of course, like always on this platform. And today, sorry, I wanted to chill a little bit with you. As you can see, I've changed the setting. Um, just wanted to feel like more at home with you guys. So today about identity reinvention, we'll be talking about change is possible. Change is not only possible, change is available. And when we talk about identity shift, you have to become not just believing in change, but you have to become fully persuaded about change. You have to become fully convinced about change. Why? Because if you do not believe that change is possible, that change, if you are not persuaded, because belief feels like weak word to me. If you are not fully persuaded that change, that actually the only thing that doesn't change in this world is change, and that change is available, change is possible, people can change. I mean, change. How are you going to make it? How are you going to change? How are you going to change? If you don't believe, deep down, you don't believe that people can change, that you can have this beautiful gift that is called change. I know there's a lot of people out there that believe that people do not change. And as Henry Ford said, I'm not saying they are lying. I absolutely agree with them, because when they said people do not change, they have the experience of that declaration they make. But for those of us who have chosen that people can change, is also because we have the experience, or we have witnessed the experience of that people can change. And I'm talking about a 360-degree change. I'm talking about 100% change in their thoughts, their feelings, the actions that they put out there, change in the way they speak, they behave, like 360-degree change, like a complete new person that has never been there before. So we have to become persuaded, absolutely persuaded that we can change. And it's funny to you see, because people believe that events can make people to change. Most of the time, a very traumatizing or a shocking event can cause people to radically change. People agree to that. People agree to the fact that people can cause you to change. People agree to that. That other people can cause you to change. People even agree that things can cause you to change. But people do not believe, but you want to tell me that people refuse to believe that someone can make the deliberate decision that I'm going to change 360 and actually change? Do you see the way we think? Do you see the way we give out our power? We believe circumstances can cause people to change. A 360-degree change, I'm talking about. We believe other people can cause people to change. 360-degree change. We believe even things can cause a human being to change. But we don't believe that a human being can sit down and reflect and meditate and contemplate and say, you know what? I love this version of myself and all that I was able to do with this person that I am today, this personality. But for what I'm seeing in the future, from what I'm perceiving for the future, this personality that I am today cannot do it. Can't make it. I have to completely change. And so they want to tell us that someone seated down and being deliberate and intentional about himself cannot produce the change that an externality, the 360-degree change that an externality can produce. No, it's not true now. It's not true. It can only be a lie. If an event can change a human being 360 degree, if an event can change a human being 360 degree, That means a human being sits down with himself and decide and is deliberate and intentional about changing can change. Now, there's also another aspect when we talk about change, which is to which extent are you open up to change? To which extent do you decide to change? Because do you decide to change? Do you want to change 30-fold? Do you want to change 60-fold? Or do you want to change 100-fold? That also you have to decide. You can change 30-fold and have the benefit of it, and your life will be great. Amazing. You can change 60-fold and your life will be great. But you can also decide, I'm going to change 100-fold. I'm going to change my personality 100, like day, like night and day. Like there is no way you will interact with me today and you have known me 5 years before, 10 years before, 20 years before, and see that it's the same person. No way. So the extent to which we also allow ourselves to believe in the change. Some people believe that, people cannot change, or some people believe people can change, but they believe that they can change like 30-fold, 60-fold, not 100%. No, no complete turnaround personality change. No. And it will be, you have the experience of what you believe. You have the experience of what you're persuaded for. That's just the way it is for every human being. That's why we are not called to convince people. We can share with them our experience, but we are not called to convince people per se. Because whatever you believe, whatever you are persuaded of, you have the experience of that. If you believe that this world is made to be, is doom, is difficult, is struggle over struggle, is evil, that's the experience that you have. And nobody can come and deny that, because you have the experience. When you say the world is evil, the world is doomed, the world is difficult, you are talking from experience. But what you are not sometimes aware is that experience is first of all the result of your own persuasion about the world. And you discuss with another person who tells you, wow, the world, what a privilege to be alive in this time of the age of the world. Like, world is beautiful, the world is amazing, to see how human beings are evolving and the consciousness of human being is opening to what is within and the possibilities that are within us. We have stretched ourselves to the outside, and we thank God for that. We thank for the beautiful invention and innovation that He has brought. But I really think that the 21st century will be one of the best ever age of time that human beings have been alive. Because why? For the first time, human beings are coming back within themselves to say, wait a minute, maybe the issue is not the skill, maybe the issue is not the country I'm found in, maybe the issue is not my neighbor, maybe the issue is not outside of me, maybe the issue is within. Maybe if I resolve internal battles that I have within me, maybe if I bring back harmony within my own being, then I will see my environment realigning with the harmony that is already within myself. And the fact that in this age, this is what is happening on a global scale, that is making this age the best age ever a human being could have chosen to come on earth. And we are in this age, and we are grateful for that. And that person is genuinely happy and having genuinely that experience. Give me 1 minute, guy. Thank you. Yes, guys. So thank you for the patience. And the two people talking about their perception of the world right now are absolutely correct. So we don't have to convince people about what their opinion is, because we have to understand that whatever someone is believing, he's believing it because he's having the experience of it. And what is not aware is that he's having the experience of it because he's believing it. So we are not fighting people's belief. We understand that this is what they believe and they are having the experience of their belief. They are having the reality that their beliefs construct around them, and that the fact that they are having that experience and reality comforts them even more in the belief. It doesn't occur to them that is it possible that the fact that they are having that experience and that reality is actually carried, is actually produced, is actually the result of what they believe. And if they change what they believe, is it possible? What if they change what they believe? Is it possible that they create another experience? They have other experience in their life that are different. They have another reality that shows up in their lives. So change is possible, change is available, change is a gift that has been given to us. But unfortunately, for a very long time, either we thought that we could not change, that there was a kind of legitimacy, there was a kind of I don't know how I'll say, of competition that we have to win before we are like kind of eligible to change. And even when we started thinking that, or some people think that they can change, we never really think that we can change 100%. We think, okay, we can adjust this part, we can adjust this part, and then we manage the rest. And I'm here today to remind us that change is available, is a free gift given to all human beings, and you can change to the further extent that you desire to. You are the only one that can decide the extent to which you want to change. And change is possible, change is available. You are not obliged to be stuck with this same personality for the remaining days of your life. 20, 40, 50 years, remaining this same person that you are already feeling from within, the dissatisfaction, to be. So it doesn't mean it's gonna come, the change is gonna come with discomfort because you have never been this person before. Your mind has never been there, your body has never been there. So it's a complete new experience to you. And also it's gonna bring a lot of challenges because, as I said, you have never been there before, you have never thought that way. So this is a new way of thinking, this is a new way of being, and your brains have never experienced that. So there's gonna be, and we have talked about it in one of our previous live stream, there's gonna be a show up of resistance. But resistance is there to tell us that you're on the right path, keep on walking, keep on going. So I just wanted to tell us that today change is possible, change is available, and you have to become fully persuaded about that change to be the first experience of that change. Okay, guys, it's on this note that I'm leaving you for today. We meet up again tomorrow to talk about change. And I want to say that we change by changing. So I'm gonna meeting to you again. In the while, love yourself, accept yourself, don't judge yourself, and be kind to yourself. And remember, be happy because happiness is your birthright. You are born with happiness. You just forgot it along the way. But now is the time to take full ownership of that right of yours, which is be happy, stay happy, no matter what, because this is just who you are. I'll meet up with you again, guys, tomorrow. For those of you who are interested, there is our course, the Reinvented Woman Blueprint. The link of the course is in the description box. For those of you who want more about the transformation when it comes to identity reinvention, we really, really encourage you to take a look at it. I'll meet up with you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.